phone off.
And we are going live.
Silent there.
Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time with your host, me, live from JTH Construction Studio. We have a full house in here tonight, and it is Mother's Day. First of all, first and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. The backbone of the family, I always say. If you've not reached out to your mom, you should. Reach out to her, say hello. At least if you need to break the ice, do it. I know it happens. But you should have already today. That's all I'm saying. Should have got into that.
Well, look, they're already getting...
Hello. They're already getting love. Jennifer and Quincy. Real quick, let's talk about our sponsors, American Basement Solutions. 1-877-409-2837. It is springtime in this Midwest. It is soaking rain half the time. Get a hold of Larry Ralph Sr. for your helping come out and look at your foundation. Fathom Real Estate, Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Drink the Creek, Cedar Creek, this Saturday. It's open up. They got the pizza oven going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Natasha. Hello, Brian. Hello, Ebony.
Hoagies, wings, pasta. I don't know what. There was
you had me at hoagie, so.
There was a limited menu
right
yesterday, so I don't know what.
This Saturday at Cedar Creek, you have Fancy Sauce and Resurrection, the Journey Tribute Band. It'll probably be packed up there. That'll be fun. More on that in a little bit. Bland & Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. Findhelp.org, that is Judge Wayman's group. Wayman's Furniture Appliance Mattress, 765-342-4339. Stop in there and tell Mark we said hi. Wellsprings, Bob Goodrum's group, 765-346-6661. Of course, Stids Comfort Systems, keeping us nice and cool in here tonight. 765-346-0195. That's all I got. Tonight, I've already lost my card. We have, hello Wendell, an outstanding young man. Hello, Randa.
Thanks, Randa.
Thank you very much. We have an outstanding young man. His brother's in here also, but he don't want to be on camera. And his mom, Jennifer Jordan. How you doing, Jennifer?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for having us.
Your son, Quincy.
Yes.
Hello.
Might have him move a little closer to the camera. He's all relaxed over there. Our microphone, I mean. Quincy, how you doing?
Really good. How about you?
I'm good. Lennox, we can hear you. You all right?
I showed him.
You doing okay?
I'm off camera now.
He says he's the shy one, I guess. He doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah,
so.
he is.
Randa says, hello, Jennifer.
Hello,
You're getting all
Randa.
sorts of love.
Yay.
So
Thank you.
let's talk about Quincy a little bit. He is 11 years old. He goes to Bell. I got been calling it, trying to put him back in.
I know.
They've messed this all up.
We're old school.
We're gonna
East and West, and
we're gonna hit on some of his accolades here. He won the spelling bee contest at Bell. But Quincy, who did you beat?
This kid.
This kid right here, and that happens to be Lennox. Maybe that's why Lennox doesn't want to be on camera. So anyway, first in the spelling bee, you're third in the county in the math bowl.
Yes.
You were part of the robotics team,
Yes, I was.
and you were also. Brandon says Quincy's the man, wonderful kid, wonderful family. I agree, Brandon. Hello, Frida. Hello, Karma. You also won a contest, a talent contest in Paragon, and you're the pineapple. You did something called the pineapple pen.
Pineapple apple pen.
What?
pineapple apple.
What is? Can you explain a little bit what that is?
So it's like this Japanese guy. He held up like a pineapple, like a fake pineapple and like a pen, and he put them together. And then he did the same thing with an apple and a pen. He put them together and then put the pineapple pen and the apple pen together.
But there's a silly song.
Pineapple.
I was gonna say
Dance.
he's he's downplaying it. There's something there.
Yeah, there's a silly song and dance, and he mastered that, and the outfit was ridiculous.
So,
we tried to get that.
If we go to
going as
YouTube and look this up,
oh, I think it's on there. Yeah.
okay.
It's probably at the on the Paragon Elementary.
I know it's on
website.
Facebook.
Oh yeah.
But you won. That's
Yeah.
the bottom line.
Yes, he did.
Well, both your boys here, they're in athletics. They play baseball and football, basketball, and obviously outstanding young men. Jennifer, can you tell us a little bit about Quincy and you know what you've done, or what? First of all, what did you see when he obviously is doing very well.
First of all, he was a breastfed baby, so I strongly recommend women breastfeeding their children. I think that was a big, big key. Because he's my only breastfed kid, so I'm sorry. I'm sure people saw us in Walmart way back when. So, yeah.
You don't know half the embarrassment.
Right? He would literally lift my shirt up in Walmart and like, dude.
Hey?
Yeah, but anyway, so
Hello, Mike.
We raised him on breast milk, so I think that was a big thing, so I definitely promote that. But, so my oldest son...
I'm going to interrupt you because outstanding young men raised by an awesome mama. He's 110% about her kiddos.
Oh,
anyway.
Thank you, Joe.
Very nice of her.
Yes, thank you.
I was going to ask you if you could.
There
we go.
So my oldest son was born at 25 weeks, which their older brother, and he was taken out of our house from when Quincy was 17 days old. So they've never really had a relationship, but everything that I've done has been based off of what I learned having Hudson. And so I decided if I ever had other kids, so Hudson was born at 25 weeks, had traumatic brain injury, gray matter deficit, he had meningitis twice, and I watched him grow in the NICU 4 months and 2 days, and I learned a lot about the brain during that time and how important it is in the formative years to pour as much information as you can into kids. And so I started doing that with Lennox and Quincy whenever they're 14 months apart. So, you know, it was like having twins, kind of. And I just started dumping everything that I could in these guys. And Quincy actually, well, both of them, but Quincy could write his alphabet. He could count to 20 and knew all of his animals and all the sounds that they made by the time he was 2 years old. Wow. So he was writing, you know, ergonomically, holding a pencil correctly and all that jazz. So he's been pretty impressive since he was very young. And Lennox has too. But
Lennox like
smiles. Yeah, come on.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, after the baseball game the other day, they're like, I'm just going to call him Smiley because he just stands out in the field.
It's a beautiful smile. It works for him. So
yeah. So anyway, Quincy's been doing amazing things since he was very small, and when he was in first grade at Paragon, had Mrs. Baker for a teacher, Michelle Baker. Sorry, that's
not my
Michelle,
wife. Yeah, there's another one.
Yes, Mama Baker's teaching now. I did not know.
Michelle Branham Baker was
yes,
teaching.
Michelle Branham Baker.
Oh, believe me, that's been.
But out the third week of school, first grade, she reached out to me and was like, Quincy's already mastered his addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. She's like, I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the year. So he ended up going to math in Lennox's class.
That was in second grade.
Oh, my bad. Second grade. Sorry. Anyway, quite young. Doing things that I knew he was capable of doing, but pretty impressive. So he's always been reaching for the stars, and there. I'm proud of him.
I mean, this hasn't stopped as he keeps moving forward, obviously, because the robotics is a big deal. We've talked to a few that get involved with that. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I did.
Spelling bee is not easy. You had 2 advance to the finals pretty much, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you made it to the regional at IU?
He got 6th at Bell, and I got 6th at the regional.
Okay. And then we had Abram on, who advanced from the regional. And he goes to your school also?
He goes to Wooded.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's right.
Yeah, no, 7th. 7th or 8th.
No, he was in 8th grade.
He's in John R. Wood.
Yeah, I see. I get it all mixed up.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So Quincy's in 5th, but he was going up against.
So you were competing against. That's fantastic.
There was only one 8th grader
That was
there,
him.
and that was him.
So you will.
Wow.
You're going to continue that next year.
Yeah.
Lennox, you going to come back and get him next year?
He'll be at Wood next year.
Doesn't matter. He can still come back and get you.
Well, we were hoping that
You see that? He's like,
well, yeah.
They could each represent their own school, right? And then
Right.
against each other.
And then I can beat him in the regionals.
That's right.
Hello, Chelsea. Hello, Eric. Yeah, he can come back and get you next year, so they get a little friendly competition
That's
going
right.
there.
It's always good.
But obviously, his peers at Bell nominated him to go to either Bowling Green or Loyola, and he chose Loyola for a week-long STEM program up there. Can you tell us, either one of you, about what you're going up there to do, and then also what is STEM?
So it's a week long like school thing, and you're doing engineering, medicine, and CSI.
CSI. That's pretty cool. Have you been watching CSI shows on TV building up for this?
My mom has.
Yeah, I like crime.
And you're staying at Loyola University in a dorm room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, are you going to be in a dorm room by yourself, just like a college setting?
Yeah, I think so.
Randy
yeah,
says, such a great kid.
That's my assistant principal.
Aw.
at
That's
Bell.
awesome. Thank you, Brandy. We're finding that out in here right now. So, you excited about going up there?
Yes, I am really excited.
And this is when? What date is he?
July 17th
Through
through
the
the
22nd.
22nd.
Nice.
Yeah. So, a week long up there. And what exactly is STEM?
It's science, technology, engineering, and math.
And are all schools doing this now, or is it what is the deal with that? Can you go into a little bit of detail on that?
I think it's like when you get into like the intermediate school, they so I ended up seeing it, like they signed me up because I was in robotics club. And then I got nominated from that. And now I'm gonna be going to Loyola.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
The sky's the limit, though. You know that. You just keep
Yeah.
going.
And you said they're bringing somebody from Stanford?
Yeah, there's supposed to be mission that's coming from Stanford. Yeah, because they're going to do they're hands-on workshops is what.
Oh,
they
that's
are.
even better.
Yeah, so and it's just to get them deciding what they want to do
What
as they
direction.
move forward, so they can choose classes, you
Yeah.
know, that sort of are indicative of what it is that he decides that he likes, or I mean, he may decide that he likes medicine more, than CSI, or and I also signed him up for an extra robotics course that he can do video game development. So,
That's big right now.
Dude,
yeah, yes. So, but that is a course that will be online at his own pace once he reaches the program. But it's through that same program.
There you go. There are STEM programs at most schools. Science. Thank you, Randa. Who was your robotics teacher?
It was Mrs. Arnold
Mrs. Arnold.
and Mrs. Dilly, but there's a Spanish teacher named Mrs. Dilly. It was like a nurse, and she came to help since her son was in robotics.
What all? Like Valley Mills. Okay. Do you
Steam.
build robots, or do you battle bots, or what do you do with the robotics?
We builded them this year
Okay.
instead of like battling them.
Right.
Since like every year there's gotta be one certain like theme to it each year.
Okay. Are you going to go back into it next year?
Yeah.
And you'll still be at Bell next year
Yeah.
for one more year. Then you go to Wooden.
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm
And I'll
learning
get to
this.
see him again. I'll get to see Lennox again.
Lennox, are you excited about seeing your brother in school? I think the competition's boiling over a little bit there.
Maybe.
Lennox is going to put him out, I'm thinking. In this. Then we'll have Lennox back in here next year.
Right?
So that's awesome.
So see, that's changed. So Bell is 5th and 6th graders, and then Farmer Wooden's 7th and 8th.
Yes.
Right. What is your favorite hobby outside of education? What is your favorite hobby? Baseball?
Yeah, baseball and video games.
What's your favorite video game?
MLB The Show 22.
Oh, there you go. Sport game. What's your favorite school topic?
Math.
Math? Awesome. Lennox, what about you? What? He's a ham.
He's a science guy.
Science?
Yeah, science is his favorite.
What's your favorite outside hobby? Baseball?
No, football.
Football? You play video games?
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game?
MLB The Show.
Yeah. You guys play each other a lot?
Not really.
Not really. We haven't even played each other this year.
Really?
Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
Yeah, they shot that on PlayStation right now. The Xbox guys. That's fantastic. Now you created a GoFundMe, correct?
Yes.
And
Put that in. Let's
yeah.
copy that.
Corey's going to copy the link and put it on. You're a little bit under 2,000. We're hoping to push you up to closer to 5, correct?
Yes.
Because you got to pay a lot of bills.
Look
Look
there
at
he
that.
is, right there.
Look at that. That was at the math bowl.
Yeah, that was a math bowl.
Yep.
That's outstanding. There you go.
Click on that and $5-10, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything will help.
Yes.
You got pay for some of your meals. You got to drive up there.
Yeah.
Yes,
they want to stay also.
Well, I'd probably want my mom and dad close to the area too. So
Yeah.
Is Lennox going up here with you?
Yeah. It'll be my second time in Chicago.
Oh, you've been to Chicago before?
Yeah.
What'd you go to Chicago for?
It was like
Cubs game?
3-day vacation. We did go to a Cubs game,
There you go.
but they lost 13-3.
Oh, when was this?
Well,
July 5th was the game.
It was
Last year?
Yes, it was right after COVID, and it was like there was nobody. Incredible. It was
No,
like we
there
had-
was a lot of people there.
No,
who
I mean in
sat.
Chicago itself. Like we
Oh,
walked
yeah.
through the town, and it was like there was nobody
Yeah.
there.
No
It was-
fireworks.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
strange.
Wrigley Field's pretty nice, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
And they got pounded though.
Yeah,
so
we
it's
loved
like-
it.
13-3. Who'd they play?
The Phillies.
Harper probably had a few home runs.
Was it last
No,
summer or the
he-
summer before?
Last summer.
Last
Bryce
summer?
Harper didn't
Okay.
hit a home run.
Really?
Harper was on there, yeah.
Well, they got Schwarber now though too. So I root for the
Ex-Cubbies.
Phillies.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was a great night.
Wrigley's a special place.
So what after you get done with Loyola, the school year starts all over again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Mhm.
Can you talk about the specific classes you're going to take next year?
It'll be like what you have to take: math, social studies, science, ELA, and then it'll be like I have to take gym, like computer science.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to take
he took
In 6th grade, you got to take.
and Spanish.
Right.
Spanish.
And then you get to choose
And
another
then-
one.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, this year you'll have to take STEM.
Oh.
STEM and not computer science. No, they do have computer science. It's
Learn
computer
Spanish
science,
early.
gym, and STEM.
Yeah.
I took Spanish
We
my
used to take it
freshman
ninth
year.
grade,
Yeah.
Yeah, freshman year. These
Yeah.
still.
They're learning it in kindergarten now. They have the Spanish version over at Coast Road. They start learning in kindergarten all
Wow.
the way through.
I didn't do well in Spanish. I'm just
Yeah, me neither.
throwing it out there.
Yeah,
so
me neither.
I
I thought
barely.
I'd be different. I took
Un
German.
poco.
Right.
I think I remember the
Yeah.
numbers now. That's about it.
I probably learned more in German while I was in
You're in
Germany,
German, yeah.
but I barely speak English, let alone handle
Right.
Spanish. So.
Hey,
Hello,
Mom,
Linda.
you should tell them who our Spanish teacher is there. Our Spanish teacher at Bell.
Who's your Spanish teacher at Bell?
Mrs. Dilly, Darby Dilly.
I know Darby. We know
Yeah.
Darby. He must like Darby.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, Teresa. Who's your favorite teacher? Are you gonna spill the beans on that, or do we want to do that?
He likes them all.
I like them all, don't you?
Well, he said the best teacher he ever had, we just ran into at Walmart. Who was that?
Mrs. Wilt.
Mrs. Wilt. What class did she teach?
She was my second grade teacher.
At Paragon.
At
Yes.
Paragon Elementary. Could you tell? I mean, you're still a young man, but even at that age, when you're zipping through all those math problems and nobody else was, did you know that I got this? Yeah. He's well spoken.
That's good.
Yeah.
I sure didn't.
No, I don't
Right?
really either. That's good stuff. You had the choice between Bowling Green, Ohio, which I didn't even know there was Bowling Green, Ohio, and Loyola, and you chose Loyola. Why?
Cause of Loyola Chicago, they made the Final Four not too long ago in basketball, and I really wanted to check it out.
You know, there was a player that graduated from Martinsville
Mm-hmm.
that went to Loyola and played basketball. His name's Chris Wilburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago, he played with
Pack.
with Bob and Ryan's team. He was
Yeah.
the point guard.
Your dad played against them. That's when your dad was playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Wilburn went to Loyola, and then they made it to the sister. Wasn't she the one that didn't they have sister whatever name on the sidelines all the time? No.
Mm-hmm. There was one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her name.
But
is.
yeah, they made it to the Final Four a couple years ago. That was a good run. So that's what made you decide.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when they said
And I've
Bowling,
never heard of Bowling Green, Ohio either.
Yeah,
I said Bowling Green earlier, and I thought Kentucky.
Kentucky.
That's
Yeah,
the first thing I
We
said.
went
Yeah.
down for
He
the
said it was
Kentucky- for the
Ohio.
tornado victim.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a Bowling Green, Indiana.
I know. So we
Ohio.
look. Yes.
Wow.
It's almost like Springfield.
Yeah, right. we went to Bowling Green. So Lennox, are you running up there with him to Loyola?
Yeah.
You gonna have some fun up there?
Yeah.
Will you guys get out and see the city some, or are you gonna be?
I think
Kinda-
we're gonna be stuck in our dorms.
Yeah, I think they're. But since we have to do a dinner.
You have to buy lunch.
I mean, yeah, we have to do a meal, and I think it's read it
There you
right on there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Heart doctors come out of Loyola. Thank you, Brandon.
Yes.
Brandon.
So that might be why the doctors coming in from Stanford
It probably is.
to discuss some situations like. Are you wanting to get in the medical field?
No.
Could be a vascular surgeon.
A lot of blood. A lot of blood and a lot of guts.
What are you leaning towards right now? Besides professional baseball, obviously,
Or basketball.
or basketball.
I was thinking like software engineer.
There you go. So stick with that robotic stuff.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Mhm.
And 5th grade,
Yes.
software engineer. I mean, 5th grade, me, this it's typical. I want to be a professional football player or baseball or
Basketball.
or something. I'm not going in. I'm not going to have a job like that. And he's like, basketball or baseball, but software engineer. That's incredible. Interesting. So you go on July 17th to the 22nd. And does the school take you up there? Does Martinsville take you up there, or is it on your own?
Yeah, it's on our
On your own.
Yes.
They set it up, and after that, it's up to you guys.
That's
Okay.
why we have to get more money for gas.
Yeah, gas
You need
will.
all that.
Yeah,
Right?
if you get $5,000, it'll get you to Chicago. I don't know about getting you back.
Right.
So gas is pretty high right now. So, folks, if you could dig a little bit deeper, help Quincy and his family out, get him up there to Loyola on July 17th to 22nd. This is another one of the many young men
Mhm.
that we've had in here recently from our school corporation. The young men and young women of our school corporation have just been doing an outstanding job. And it's amazing to hear about you guys because a lot of this information doesn't get passed along as well as it should. And when we hear about stuff, I had 6 people, 4 of them that I'm friends with, 2 that I barely know, sent me your information within hours after your GoFundMe hit. And last week was a very busy week for me with handling some stuff for my own kids, graduating and all that. As of yesterday, it cleaned up a little bit, and I was like, let's get him in here on Sunday because next week starts over and we got another busy week. But there's a lot of people watching you and know what type of person you are, and they're very proud of you. And future leaders, 100%, Randa. They know.
Thank you.
They know and respect what you're doing and want the best for you. And I was shocked, and it was instantly. I had messages, text messages, Facebook messages, and phone calls. Got to get Quincy on. Sorry, Lennox, I didn't say. But hey, we asked Lennox if he wanted to come on camera, and he was kind of shy at the start. So I think he's warming up now. But slide your chair around there and sit next to Quincy, and we'll back the camera up and get you both on. If that chair will slide.
Just turn it a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're hitting another camera.
There you go.
That's perfect right there.
Right there?
That is perfect. So you got to talk loud, Lennox, when
Okay.
so they can hear you, or lean a little in. So are you guys competitive against each other, or are you more like rooting for each other all the time?
It's kind of both.
I would say
A little bit of both?
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
More on the competitive side.
Lennox, what are some of your interests in school?
Science.
Science? A little
But
louder.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
But I like science a lot.
And you're 14 months older
Yes.
than Quincy?
I think that
14
the
months and
third
15
top dial,
days.
is it all the way up?
Yeah.
Should be
14 months and 15 days.
Oh my, yeah. Quincy's getting those exact numbers on you.
Always.
Yeah. So next year at the spelling bee, you gonna take it back?
Yeah.
You gonna bring it back?
all right.
What do you think of that, Quincy? Do they study together?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we have little competition studying the words. And the funny thing is, the spelling bee this year, the word that Lennox got put out on, we never did see it on our list anywhere, so he never studied that word. And Quincy had 3 words that he missed them when we were studying, and I kept drilling them in, and he got 3 of those words. And he also got some words that were related to my field, which was so cool. I was like, oh my goodness.
No, don't skim over that. What is your field? Listen-
So I am a post-mortem vascular surgeon, so I'm an embalmer, and Quincy got morbidity.
Yeah.
That's his word.
He got casket, morbidity, and formaldehyde. So, no, I'm teasing.
Yeah, it was great. But he won on drudgery, was his word, and drudgery.
Yeah, I'd stumble myself right
Is there
now.
a D in there?
I have spell check on my...
Yes. 2.
Yeah, DRUD
Yes.
GRY.
Yes.
I
there.
I have spell check for that, so I don't... That's the greatness of getting older when these
Or not. You gotta keep your brain
technological
going.
devices come out that help us.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
we
I know.
used
You
to
gotta
have
step
these-
away from them for a little
we
bit so
used
you can keep your brain
We
going
used to
there,
have to
Kevin.
do this and write it
I
out
know.
and then
Yeah.
pass it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't know the fun of writing a note and giving it to your friend to give to your friend to give to your friend to give to that girl you're writing the note for, and you do it on a Monday and she may not get it till Friday and you don't hear anything
And
back
somebody
yet.
else may have written something inside too.
Yeah, That's how we used to. That was our texting back then.
Yeah.
So
Fun stuff.
you guys got it made now. I'm just telling you. Teasing you guys. So what have we done thus far this summer? Anything fun? Or this spring? Guys done anything fun yet? Baseball?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're 1 and 6.
1 and 6? Where do you play at the Artesian Little League?
Paragon.
Oh, you play at Paragon.
Yep, we play for the firefighters.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They're on the Rangers for the 3rd year in a row.
Same team?
Yes.
Both boys?
Mhm.
We kind of have to.
Yeah. Same age group,
Yeah.
pretty much. Well, in a few years, you'll be playing over here at Martinsville, so that'll be fun.
Hopefully by then he'll be hitting home runs like Jamie Robertson.
Yes, they are. They are related to Eric and Jamie. Tracy said your boys are rock stars.
Oh, thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.
They're just as sweet as can be.
They
And the
are.
one's got a mischievous smile on him, so you got to question him sometimes.
It's not mischievous.
It's not.
No,
No,
he is sweet as they come.
Is he?
Yes, he is. He's just super shy. As soon as we get in the car, he'll be rambling.
Right,
on.
right. That's how it normally is. The minute we shut the cameras off.
Uh-huh.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah.
I was thinking of football. There's the middle school teams now, right? Or what is
Yeah, you playing on the middle school team next year? This
Yeah.
fall?
He will.
this fall?
Good deal.
Because
Miss
junior
it.
league goes up to
6th grade? 5th grade, yeah.
6. Then he goes within then the high school.
mm-hmm.
Quincy knows his stuff. Quincy
Mhm.
Quincy doesn't miss a beat.
No.
Does he correct mom quite often?
Yes, and the thing that is super impressive about him too is he knows everybody who we've ever met, if they've ever told him their birthday. I mean,
Really?
oh, he'll wake up and be like, "Oh, it's so and such's birthday." And I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I remember
Yep.
Eric and Jamie at their age, right?
yeah. They look quite a bit like him, don't they?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
When you told me that, I was like, oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah, the amount of love you have in this community right now is amazing. A lot of people supporting you and wishing you the best. And it's just really, like I said, we've had Abram, and I cannot think of the other little guy's name we had in here. They go into the performing arts in Carnegie Hall. Landon, yes. I'm so sorry. And now we've had Quincy, and you guys are just doing very well. It speaks a lot for our school system right now, and STEM and all that.
I'll post it again. Just
There you go.
get a few more viewers. So
Yeah.
And that was at the math bowl.
Quincy also is getting ready to start playing the saxophone.
Really? You play an instrument?
He plays the piano very well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can't do?
And he cooks. He cooks.
You cook. Wait a minute. Now you're talking porch time stuff here.
Yes.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
I usually make a ton of breakfast.
Hey, yeah, you're right in our alley here.
He made bacon carbonara. What day was that? Sunday.
It was before my game on Wednesday.
Yes.
Hey.
What's in bacon carbonara?
It's just like fettuccine or whatever pasta noodles you use.
Move up a little bit
Alfredo.
closer.
It's like pasta you use, like pasta noodles, like Alfredo and bacon.
Oh.
You actually use an egg if you do it like real Italian style, but you can
I didn't use
use
an
the
egg.
ingredients.
Hello, Jackie. Hello, Kelly. We are talking with Quincy Jordan, Lennox Jordan, and Jennifer Jordan. Quincy's the one waving. He is. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's getting ready to head up to Loyola University. He's nominated by his school to head up there to go to some educational stuff, for lack of better words. There, he's going to be doing some medical, maybe some CSI stuff,
And engineering.
and engineering. And Lennox is kind of still bitter that he got beat in the spelling bee by his brother there. So we're looking for that rivalry next year. We're gonna bring exactly, Tanya. These two young men are outstanding. So two good kids,
Thank you.
outstanding. Mom, you did well. That's
Thanks.
for sure.
I'm still doing.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
No, you got a ways to go.
Yeah, we do.
But obviously they're on the right track, and they're they just seem like fun, good kids.
Yeah, they're my favorite people for sure.
They don't know what to say to Mom when she says stuff like that, do they?
When we get in the car, they'll be so sweet.
Mom!
Why'd you say that, Mom? Embarrass me.
Do they get embarrassed easy?
I embarrass them all the time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because when we go places, they're like, "Do you have to talk to everyone? You know
Yes,
everyone, right?"
yeah.
And when I go places, I'm constantly talking to people. They're like, "You know everyone. We can't go anywhere."
That's
We
all
were
right.
even in Myrtle Beach during spring break, and we are at a resort. We are sitting at the bar that's at the resort, and in walks Tootie McDaniel. Tootie's
Tootie.
I'm like,
Yes.
they're like, we can't even go to another state without running into somebody, So yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, and she usually talks about one thing every single time, and it was about her breaking her back. It's about every single time.
That's not good.
No. I don't need to talk about that.
Quincy's turning the tables here a little bit, hasn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
Quincy.
Some stuff Mom brings up we don't need to bring up on air. All right, boys.
I'm just grateful.
What are you guys doing this summer? Other than Loyola, what do you got planned?
I have band camp.
Band camp?
Yeah, me too.
What instruments do you play, Lennox?
Percussion.
Really? That's outstanding. And you play the piano,
It's gonna be saxophone.
saxophone?
for band.
But yeah, we have they both play. Quincy plays more.
You guys, you don't play probably much video games, do you? Because you're busy with other stuff, more important stuff in life.
They play video games. Don't let them pull you over there.
Maybe, but they also, they've got excellent grades.
Yes,
They do all this other stuff. So obviously they stay focused on what they need.
They do. I mean, it's crazy because I'll be like, "Got your homework done?" I don't have. they get their stuff done at school, you know, most of the time, and they impress me so much that I'm like, where did you come from?
When I was at Harrigan, I got like 20, like more than 20 straight report cards without a B on it.
All A's?
Yeah.
That's probably more A's than I ever got. in
That's
all
what
of
I
school.
told. That's exactly
Right.
what I told him. I'm like, mine used to always spell face. Oh, that's the math thing, right? Oh, the music thing. I mean, yeah, my grades are so bad. I got E's.
Right. I like it that they give these kids nowadays to finish their homework in school,
Yeah.
because that will always. I remember my parents getting frustrated even when my kids were in school. Send them home with so much homework.
Well, and we don't, and they teach so differently now.
Right.
I mean, I don't even have any input as far as specifically with math, you know?
Yeah.
Because they teach it so differently, and I'm like, I didn't know there were different ways to add, but they just teach different techniques now, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the Martinsville calculator.
Yeah, that was universal calculator forever.
Right. Yeah, but they teach so differently now, and they're receptive to obviously to what it is that they're doing.
Right.
So it's pretty impressive. But yeah, I'm far from helpful when it comes to homework and things like that. So I'm grateful that they don't have a lot of it that they need me to help.
Well, boys, you got anything else you want to add or say?
No.
What about your GoFundMe? We need
hit
people.
Hit that GoFundMe link.
Please hit that.
Go to the GoFundMe link, please,
There you go.
and thank you.
There you go. Let's help Quincy and his family get up to Chicago, up to University of Loyola, and get him up there so he can stay a week and educate himself even further than what he is, which is just amazing. And guys, you two are outstanding young men, both y'all. And we look forward to hearing more about you. The eye shot. As you move further, we're gonna keep tabs on you, because it's fantastic what you're doing, Quincy, and obviously Lennox is right there on his heels too. So, and he's very quick in football too. So
Oh
we
yeah,
hear. So.
yeah. He's got some wheels.
Coach Duggar, if he's listening, better.
Yeah, have you met
Start
Coach
watch-
Duggar yet?
start watching
The
the
high school
game.
coach.
No.
No.
You got a couple more years, but
Well, we're gonna have to.
who's the?
I know
who the
my
middle
Coach
school is.
Puckett was on there.
Coach
Yeah,
Puckett
Coach
was on
Puckett
here.
was on
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a little bit ago.
Who coaches the middle school team?
I can't give through GoFundMe, but Kevin,
You
can I
know,
get with you guys? What about directly to Jennifer? You want to do that?
Oh, that's fine.
Message her,
Okay.
and you live here in town, don't you?
Paragon. Yes.
Okay. Tanya, she'll message you and work it out through that. God bless you as always. Tanya helps out on
Tanya.
everything we do.
I love her. I've known her forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
I
all
could tell
known her
some
forever.
stories. I could tell some stories about her too, but I won't.
No.
Hey,
we might be able to add more zeros to this if you hear them stories, Tanya.
The big
Maybe
red,
that's-
the big red Suburban. I'm
Maybe
sure
that's why she
remembers that.
wanted to contact me, and she was like, "I don't know Jennifer at all." So that's good stuff.
Yes.
Just message Tanya and go from there.
All right.
And anybody else that can't handle the GoFundMe, message Jennifer and go from there. Boys, it's been an honor to have you in studio. We're gonna keep tabs on you. I'm serious. Look forward to. Exactly, Tanya.
Mum's the word.
Look forward to hearing more about you guys, because we love seeing the youth in this community succeed, and just it's good seeing kids doing right. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing, and it's only going to get better for you guys, because you're going to stay on it. I can tell, and she's not going to let anything else happen. So trust me, she's going to foot to the gas pedal. CB, you got anything else?
Maybe have him on after the trip.
Yeah, come back in before you start school back up, and we'll hear all about it.
Yeah.
We hear all about the.
And then we'll get Lennox's own camera by then, and we'll be.
Yeah. That'd be great.
They'll be ready for football right then. They'll be starting it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be
So-
great.
Anyway, Mom, you got anything else to add?
I just want to say thank you guys so much for having us on here and supporting Quincy. I know he's going to do a lot of really amazing things, and
Yeah.
He's still got a lot of time to do it. So it just, I mean, it's pretty
Fifth and
amazing
sixth graders.
Yeah.
These kids are both well behaved.
Yeah.
They're good in school. They play
Yeah.
instruments. They play sports. They succeed.
Look who's
I
on.
know. Finally, I
Billy.
thought he was doing his tomatoes.
Hey,
So
Billy.
anyway,
Well, happy Mother's Day.
yes,
thank-
yes. Happy Mother's Day, Jen.
Thank you. I'm proud to be
Thanks
a
for
mom.
coming in on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
have missed it.
and I call her because I called Beth. I said, "Can we move it back to 8? Because it's early start time at 7 on Mother's Day. Numbers are down a little bit." And I was like, I wanted more on here.
Mm-hmm.
And I called her, and she's like, "Well, we're blocked from you." So I was like, "That's fine."
We
I'm gonna
ran
go-
the Park Hill before we came here.
Really?
We did.
All the way up it?
All the way up
And
it.
then all the way down.
Well, not
Well, it's
random.
fun coming down it.
I rolled down it a few times.
Yeah, I rolled down that thing
Yeah,
a couple times too.
yeah.
That's what Lennox wanted to do, but the grass was
No,
so
I
high.
wanted to sled down there
You
when
were
it's
pretty
snowing.
behaved when you were young.
Thank you.
I think people are stressing some truth here, but we're
She
going
was my babysitter. She knows how good I was. No, I'm just kidding.
I know your relatives remember that.
Yeah, I know.
So that's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thank you so much. I mean,
It's our pleasure.
Yeah,
Like I said, this is the third or fourth student we've had in here, and they just keep getting better. And like I said, the amount of people that sent me messages, he just lowered his chair. The amount of people,
Hold it up.
right? The amount of people that sent me messages saying you got to have Quincy on.
I was floored when you told me that, and I had shared that with him, and he's like, "How did they know?" I don't know. It was, so yeah, I was excited about it.
I'm kind of disappointed we hadn't heard of him before, and that
Never too late.
we could have had them all in here. We had Landon and Abram in here on the same time,
Oh, okay.
and so we would have had Quincy join him then. So,
Well, never
but
too
we'll
late.
have you back for sure after you get back from Loyola, folks. He's got a GoFundMe set up. Corey's posted a couple times. $5, $10, $20, whatever you got, throw it in there.
Please and thank you.
Yes, there you go. And help get Quincy up to Loyola Chicago University, and we'll have some fun with him when he comes back. And him and Lennox can come in here and tell us about their summer and what's going on, and their trip to Chicago. And I wouldn't worry about going to a Cubs game this year. Maybe go to a Sox game; they're better.
That's
So,
what I told
Yeah,
him.
we're probably
Yeah.
gonna go after the trip.
so
After.
yeah.
Yeah. Ticket?
Beside the city's Loyola on. I don't know what to.
Isn't
where
it
it's-
kind of downtown area?
I
Not
looked
far?
it up. We looked it up to see how
That's where
far it was.
Northwestern
But I didn't
is.
actually
Northwestern
look.
is in
Northwestern's
Chicago
on
University.
The north end, north
Yeah.
side. Close.
Is that where
Wrigley.
Miss Wilt was saying her daughter went?
Yes.
So it's 20 minutes
Wow.
south of
So
there.
it's probably downtown then.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thought it was right,
Navy
kind of
Pier, you
downtown.
been in Navy Pier?
Yes.
It's fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Good time.
Took a
Got to go to
little
Soldier Field.
boat
See it.
ride.
We were gonna take a rickshaw there. Here, but it's $80.
Shoo!
Take a
Thank you, Mike.
rickshaw?
It was
Yes.
really far from where we were.
Yeah, we didn't realize how far away we were from the place, but we walked all the way.
Wowzer.
Yeah, and we got lost a couple of times.
Those city
like,
blocks
every-
aren't like here. Those are
No.
city blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are
And
big
I would,
blocks.
And I would be like, because with our GPS trying to get us there, I got us lost. I'm like, I hate this stupid. I'm not good at technology. Like, here, Mom, they can.
Yeah,
show
she
me
just
where to
handed it to
I
them.
do.
They
That's what I
took
end
care
up
of it, so.
doing.
Well, Chicago's different.
Yeah,
It
it's
really is.
a massive city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys. God bless you. Good luck. And hopefully they'll get you some cash and get you up there and on your way. Lennox, flash us that smile one more time, bud. There you go.
There we go.
Hey, he's outstanding. Mom, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Corey, thanks
Appreciate
for
it.
coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, help these guys out. And what is tomorrow? We got tomorrow, Monday Music Hour.
Big announcement.
We got Rob and the mayor and a
No
few people.
music.
No music.
Big announcement.
We got. I know somebody plays the saxophone and some percussion instruments.
It's
So
back up.
yeah, there we go.
I haven't got mine yet.
We can bring a keyboard in. You can have some background music.
There you
while
go.
we're making
Right,
the big
right.
announcement.
Right.
All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.